It's taking a long time to load. It's taking a long time to load. Greetings and salutations, wrestling fans, and welcome to WWE Evolve. I am Andy Thompson, and I am alongside Eva Marie and Maria Canellis. Tonight's Evolve episode is going to be a good show. Well, Evolve is, as always, as good as you will ever get it. But tonight we've got some big action-packed action here tonight. Exactly. We've got Rachel Pierce and Cassie Fairbanks taking on Danielle Vaughan and the Evolve Women's Champion, Lucy Wright. Shit, I forgot to put the damn title on her. Oh well. Essie Lee will also meet the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace. Alishon. And so much more to come. Put the title on who? I forgot to put the Evolve title on Lucy Wright. I created her and I set everything up, and I just remembered I forgot to put the Evolve title on her. It's going to be a great show, ladies. Indeed it is. But we're kicking things off with some tag team action. And here comes Mutiny. Dun 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 dun. The following contest is a tag team match. Making their way to the ring, the team of Pete Dunne and Lena Reed. Here come Mutiny members Lena Reed and Pete Dunne. Well, we saw Pete Dunne turn his back on Tyler Bate on NXT last night. And their opponents first, Kendall Gray. Oh, Kendall Gray has been very, very impressive over these last several weeks. Absolutely. She's been on quite a bit of a rise as of late. She's been getting a lot of opportunities. And she's really been joining in the battle against Mutiny. And her tag team partner, the big strong boy, Tyler Bate. Well, Pete Dunne explained why he joined Mutiny. He said, hey, I've been called Butch. I've also been a stupid Americano. And he says that he is tired of not being taken seriously. He says he's done being treated as a joke. He says he wants to be taken seriously. And he believes Tyler Bate was holding him back. Well, hey, Pete Dunne's got Pete Dunne's got every reasons to be upset. I think he's got a lot of reasons to be upset. And Elena Reed will be starting things off here with Kendall Gray. Hey, Isabel, I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm still fixing it. I've let my parents know about it. They just think I have no credit. They just think it's because I have no credit. But I've told them I can't make calls. Even the number I need to call to get credit, I can't call. So there's definitely more to it than just me not having credit. And now Pete Dunne. And just look at Pete Dunne viciously go after Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne says that he's tired of being treated as a joke. Yeah, that's the reason he joined Mutiny. He said he's done being a joke. He says he's not. He says he's sick of being treated as a joke, and he wants to be treated. He wants to be taken seriously. He said he's the bruiserweight. So Corsola is like far-fetched. Only the Galarian evolves. Yep. The normal Corsola that has pink skin is just like far-fetched. In its native region, which is Johto, it cannot evolve, but only the Galarian one can. Which, funny enough, I always thought Corsola was a Gen 3 Pokemon because that was the game I first saw it in. Same thing with Skarmory. I thought Skarmory and Corsola were Gen 3 Pokemon because that was the first games I saw them in. But no, they're Gen 2 Pokemon. I always thought they were Gen 3 for the longest time. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne in full control here. Tag made. Here comes Kendall and here comes Lena. Kendall and Lena going at it here. And look at this. And Kendall using her submission grapples. And look at Pete Dunne now going after Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne going at it on the outside here, and all our brawl is breaking out between Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate as the girls battle it out. Yeah, as the girls battle it out inside the ring. As Kendall. Oh! And look at this. Yes, if you want a prepaid phone plan running out of credit can stop you from making calls. Well, that's what I do. I have a prepaid. I have a prepaid mobile. And Kendall Gray is in full control here. Lena Reed in big trouble. As Dunn and Bate just continue to fight amongst themselves. And Lena. Tag me! Come on, tag me! And Pete Dunne just demanding to be tagged. Yeah, Pete Dunne demanding to be tagged in. Lena was really letting down. Was really letting the team down. And look at this. Tag made. Oh, look at this. And look at this. Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne, good Lord, Pete Dunne dropping Kendall with the bitter end. He doesn't care if you're a woman. That is the vicious side of Pete Dunne. Oh, we've been talking about. And that's the vicious side of Pete Dunne that everyone's been talking about. That's been missing. Showing absolutely no care in the world. Oh! And now Lena Reed sees her opening. Looking to end it. And Kendall Gray catches her with the shades of Gray. Victory for Gray and Bate. And Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate continue to brawl on the outside. And Kendall with the shades of Grey on Lena to score the win. So that could be your issue. Could be because I have a prepaid phone plan. Kendall Gray with the shades of Grey to Lena Reed and scores the win. Hey Essie, you got Jordan Grace tonight. Jordan Grace? Really? That big meathead? If you had a FaceTime or Skype, you could talk to Isabel that way. Yeah, true. Yeah. And again, if she also had a Facebook, then she could call me that way, but her dad won't let her have one. It's a little frustrating, but I understand it, I guess. You got that musclehead Jordan Grace. She's all muscles and no brain. Yeah, you got this, S. This will be no problems for you. Excuse me, ladies. Essie, it'll be just you against Jordan. No Angela, no Hermione. And if you try anything funny, there will be no Jackson Drake either. Excuse me? Jordan will probably have her friends out there like Danny and Carmen. I'm the GM. And what I say goes. FaceTime is a iPhone app. Yeah, no, we don't have that. Well, Essie Lee's got her hands full tonight against Jordan Grace, but her sisters won't be able to protect her. That is really unfair from Tori Wilson to be that unfair. Well, I think Tori is making a good decision, because we all know the Lee sisters like to use their twin magic. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Vanity Project, Brad Baylor, alongside Jackson Drake and Ricky Smokes. Brad Baylor is ready for singles action as he takes on Angelo Dawkins. I don't know if you can use Skype on a phone. I always thought that was a computer-only app. And his opponent, Angelo Dawkins. There comes Angelo Dawkins, making his way to the ring. Well, Angelo Dawkins has become quite a bit of an exclusive here on Evolve. He's had his fair share of matches here on Evolve. Some have been wins and some have been losses. Yeah, well, the Vanity Project obviously would love to get back into title contention. Yeah, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes. Swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. Oh, big elbow drop there. I love how, like, I've been listening to some of the, like, I listened to Chris Van Vliet's interview with John Cena. I've listened to several interviews with John Cena since he's close to retiring. And I love how no one has asked him about this imaginary list. Because you know how Tom Colohue and several others have been claiming John Cena made a list of superstars that he wanted to work with. I love how no one has asked him about that imaginary list that he had. Like, no interviewer has asked him, hey, did you ever make a list of superstars that you wrote down that you wanted to wrestle? Like, it's funny that no one has asked him that. It's almost like they themselves know that whole he made a list thing is bullshit. I love you too, Isabel. And a big flying clothesline by Baylor. That's it, Baylor, you got him. That or they were told not to ask. It's either that or they were told not to ask. Oh! And now Baylor in control again. Baylor dropping Dawkins on his head. This could be it. Come on, ref! I'm taking the damn weapon out of the ring. Baylor now. Baylor getting very upset at the referee. Oh, and Dawkins! Good Lord! Dawkins just sent Baylor flying. He just sent Baylor flying into the middle of next week. And now a roll up. And Ricky Smokes now playing a role here. Oh, sky high! And there's the sky high. And there's the rake of the eyes. And there's the rake of the eyes. And now Baylor dropping Dawkins. Vanity Project get a win. Here is your winner, Brad Baylor. And Brad Baylor gets the win over Angelo Dawkins. Here on Evolve. Yeah, the Vanity Project finally on their winning, finally getting back on their winning ways. They've been losing quite a fair bit, but now they're finally on their winning ways. Well, Daphne Shaw has been looking for a tag team partner to help her out against Trish Stratus and Big Tiff. And Daphne Shaw has gotten herself in the crosshairs of Big Tiff and Trish Stratus. So I'm very curious, who has she found as her tag team partner to take on the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions in non-title action? I don't care what y'all say. No! It's time to rock and roll! The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, they are the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Big Tiff and WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Tiffany Powers, Big Tiff as she calls herself, and Hall of Famer Trish Stratus making their way to the ring. Well, Stratus and Tiff have that look on their face. They look very confident. Well, as they should be, Eva. They are the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions after all. Well, I think the other reason why they're confident is that they don't think Daphne Shaw, rising from the ground, has found herself a tag team partner. Daphne could be walking into a handicap match here. And their opponents first. The Hammer of Justice, Daphne Shaw. Where's your partner? Well, Daphne Shaw says she's found herself a partner. Welcome to the generation of Jade. Whoa! Oh boy! Her partner is Cora Jade. And her tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade. Well, a little bit of fun fact, Cora Jade is a former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. She won them with Roxanne Perez. Yeah, and what did she immediately do when they won the tag team title? Backstabbed her partner. Why, oh why would Daphne want to trust a backstabber who can turn on you at any moment like Cora Jade? Cora Jade is not someone you should really be trusting, in my opinion. Well, Cora Jade teaming up with Daphne Shaw here. Trish and Tiff don't seem to be sweating Cora Jade. They don't seem to be sweating at all that Cora Jade's out here. Well, they don't have any reason to worry. They are the tag team champions. Well, Daphne Shaw did pick up a pinfall victory over Big Tiff a few weeks ago in singles competition. The tag team champions have really shown why they are very dangerous together. Well, hey, look at what Trish Stratus has done for the career of Big Tiff Powers. Tiffany Powers made her debut last season in November. She made her debut last season around November time, and she's only been here for about 3-4 months. Oh man! And Big Tiff's only been on the active roster for around 4 or 5 months, and she's already a champion. Yeah, well, Tiff has been successful in Canada as well. She has shown success in Canada, winning multiple titles in Canada and various promotions. Oh, nice German suplex to Tiff. Oh man, that was very close. Come on, Tiff! And Trish Stratus doesn't look very happy right now. Yeah, Tiffany Powers seems to be in big trouble here. Oh, look at this! Trish Stratus. Oh, Trish Stratus helping out Tiff. Yeah, well, Tiff was in big trouble. Well, Tiffany was in trouble, and Stratus, being the Hall of Famer she is, being the crafty veteran she is, able to help out. And now Cora Jade springs off the ropes. Do I agree with Cena and Gunther opening Saturday night's main event? Well, Cena did say he didn't want the show to be all about him. So I think this just shows that he's not selfish. Cora Jade being slowly picked apart here. Yeah, Cora Jade slowly being picked apart. Oh, wait a minute. And, oh, look at this. Nice counter by Jade. Tag made, and here comes Daphne Shaw. And look at this. Oh! See you later, Big Tiff. Yeah, see you later. See you later, Tiffany Powers. Getting sent to the outside of the ring as now Daphne Shaw. Now Daphne Shaw bringing the momentum back. Oh, look out. And now Trish. Oh, takes down Daphne. Cora Jade trying to catch her breath on the outside. And now look at this, and now a double team by the champions. And this is where the champions can become very, very dangerous. This is where the champions can become very dangerous as Powers, my God, just woman handling Daphne into the cover, and Daphne manages to hold on. Oh! And Daphne Shaw takes down Powers. Very close there. Yeah, very, very close there. Almost took out Big Tiff. Wait a second here. What is Daphne planning? Oh, Thunder Flash! And there's the Thunder Flash. Stratus gets taken out. Stratus just got dropped. And Stratus got dropped. And now Jade. Oh! Generation of Jade DDT on Powers. Oh, and Trish saves it the last second. How the hell did Tiffany say that? How the hell did Trish save that in time? Oh my God. Look at this. And, oh man! Big spin out powerbomb on Cora Jade. Oh! Ah! Let me finish it. Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus furious. Trish Stratus utterly furious. Cora Jade showing a lot of resiliency here. Oh! Cora Jade takes down Trish, and there's the kick out. Man, what a tag team match this is turning out to be. Absolutely. Oh, and Trish for the clothesline. And now, oh man. Get your ass up. Oh man. Trish. Oh, chick kick. And she calls that the thank me kick on Jade. And the champs get the win. And the tag team champions managing to overcome the team of Daphne Shaw and Cora Jade here tonight. And that's why they are the champs. And that's why they're the champs, Thompson. We will never get Cena versus Edge again since he's in AEW and Cena retires this Saturday. Exactly. That's why we're the champs. Trish Stratus and Big Tiff showing why they are the champs. A valiant fight by Daphne and Cora, but in the end, the thank me kick puts Cora Jade down and out. Should have gotten Cena and Joe Hendry. Well, we would have gotten it if John Cena was allowed to have the amount of dates. Well, John Cena said he wanted to have 220 dates. He wanted to wrestle for 220 dates, but WWE only wanted him for 36. So Joe Hendry versus Cena would have absolutely happened if WWE allowed Cena to have his 220 dates. But nope, they only wanted him for 36. Could have had it in this tournament, but nope. Absolutely, of course not. We're not allowed to have nice things. Well, yeah, she is a big girl. Do you want to be American Idiot? And we're back live on Evolve, and here comes Essie Lee. The following contest is set for Evolve, making her way to the ring, representing the Lee sisters, Essie Lee. Well, Essie Lee having to come out here alone. Yeah, I think this is utterly stupid that she has to come out here alone. I think it's absolutely stupid that Essie Lee has to come out here without her sisters. Well, Tori Wilson, the general manager of Evolve, is just doing what she feels is the right decision. It's not over until I win. And her opponent, Jordynne Grace. The Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace. Big, strong, powerful. Former multi-time TNA Knockouts champion. Then Cena said it was probably for the best heels didn't wrestle all the dates because his body wouldn't be able to handle it. Exactly, that's why his heel turn wouldn't... That's why his heel turn couldn't work, because he couldn't wrestle for very long. He couldn't tell the story... He couldn't tell a good story with only 36 dates as a heel. Well, let's not forget, this whole situation started yesterday on NXT. I remember you saying if Mercedes was losing all the time, everyone would be saying Tony fumbled. I saw someone say, what if that happens and no one says anything? Well, you know damn well that's going to happen. I believe Cena said his heel turn would have taken 1 or 2 years to fully sink in. Yep. Fans wouldn't have accepted him as a heel with only with the amount of time he had. Look at this. Oh, let's not forget this whole situation all got started yesterday on NXT after Hermione Lee defeated Carmen Petrovic. The Lee sisters would attack Carmen 3-on-1, but it was Jordynne Grace and Danny Palmer would come to the aid of Carmen. Yeah, well, Danny Palmer has been having her fair share of issues with the Lee sisters ever since she returned from injury. Oh, and she's gone and gotten herself some allies. I had to do some silly stuff. Yeah, I had to do some silly stuff. I had to verify, because you know, for those who don't know, I have a Blue Sky account, which is sort of like Twitter but better. I had to verify my age to Blue Sky because I don't know why. I guess they're adding new policies, but oh, come on, I hit that. But yeah, I had to verify my age to them. And same thing on Twitter now, which is really silly, but you know, because my Twitter was playing up. My Twitter was acting a little weird yesterday as well. Oh. But it's all sorted. Jordynne Grace looking for the beast mode, but Essie Lee with a nice super kick. Essie Lee taking Grace down with a super kick. And now Essie Lee. Essie now sees her opening. This is her best chance to take out Jordynne Grace. Drops Jordynne Grace. Goes up to the second rope. What does Essie Lee have planned for the Juggernaut? Oh, wow! Nice flatliner. Nice flatliner. And now Essie Lee goes up to the top rope. Grace in position. And there it is, the Essie Ton Bomb. And Essie Lee picks up the win. Do you want to be American idiot? And Essie Lee managing to score the win. And look at that, she didn't even need her sisters to do it. Here is your winner, Essie Lee. And she didn't even need her sisters to do it. She beat Jordynne Grace all on her own. That's why I'm the best. I'm telling you, the Lee sisters have been racking up wins as of late. They have really been racking up those wins. Sean Legacy. I know you want my Evolve Championship. Well, guess what? You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it because next week on Evolve, the final stop before NXT Great American Bash. Next week on Evolve, I am going to beat you. You wanna know why, Legacy? Because I am Dean Franklin. This has been all I've worked for. This title, I've worked hard to win. I'm not going to let you take my gold. I'm not going to let you take this from me. So Legacy, make this very clear. Once I'm done with you next week, We come in peace. What do you want, Spears? Sally, we're not here to cause any kind of issues. We're just here to let you know that if it wasn't for me and what I did to Sheamus, you would probably be facing him instead of Shawn Legacy. But understand this. You see that title? I want that. Soon the calling will take over not only just NXT, but Evolve. Well, I'll tell you this. Whenever you're done trying to be a cult leader, and maybe if you're ever going to decide to be a perfect 10, then maybe I'll consider facing you for this. But right now I'm focusing on Shawn Legacy. Yeah, you better be focused on Shawn Legacy. Because you see this chair? This chair could go right to your back. As they say, you've always got to have eyes in the back of your head. Let's go. Weirdo. Yeah. Shawn Spears bragging about what he was able to accomplish several weeks ago when he took out Sheamus. Yeah, Sheamus unfortunately suffered an injury and we wish him a speedy recovery. And here comes Mutiny's Montez Ford. The following contest is set for one fall, and it's under speed rules. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by his wife, Bianca Belair, Montez Ford. Well, since this match is is being contested under speed rules, that means if Montez Ford can manage to knock off the champion Javon Evans, he may get himself a future opportunity at the Speed Championship. Absolutely, that's probably what Montez is trying to do. He's trying to capture some singles gold. He obviously wants to bring some gold into Mutiny. Well, Kevin Owens has the chance to do that on Saturday when he takes on Norman Burgoyne for the NXT Championship. Ya boys, bouncy. And here comes HBK. Don't be like Triple H with the heel turns. I know, Ricky Starks is now a heel. Jordan Grace, for some reason, they're teasing her going heel. For some reason now Sol Ruka is now potentially going heel. Like, don't spam heel turns, man. I fully agree. Like, Triple H just like what, heel turns don't fix situations. Heel turns don't fix bad booking. And there's the Speed Champion Javon Evans. We don't know what Tony D'Angelo is. We don't know if he's a face or a heel because he attacked a face at Deadline and then he attacks a heel on NXT. So don't really know if he's a face or a heel. So we don't know what he is. And Montez Ford bringing Javon Evans into the corner. Well, again, as you said, since this is contested under speed rules, this means Montez could get himself a title opportunity if he can knock off Javon Evans. who is the current Speed champion. Oh wow! Look at athleticism by look at that athleticism by Evans. You know, here's the thing. We saw some TNA wrestlers. We saw a lot of TNA wrestlers appear on NXT, and the TNA superstars told NXT that they'll have their backs against Mutiny. They said they'll have their backs against Mutiny if NXT need their help. Absolutely, it's good to see that TNA are going to be willing to help out NXT if this Mutiny thing gets completely out of control. And now Montez trying to gain the momentum. Trying to gain the momentum here. Oh, big DDT. And now Javon's in trouble. To knock off the Speed champion. And a very, very close 2 count. And now Javon looking to try and keep the momentum. Big super kick. Down goes Montez. Oh, and Montez, Spanish fly. Oh man, went for a big splash, and Javon was able to avoid the danger. And Montez off the second rope. If Ricky Starks turns heel, would he end up being the Masked Man? To be honest, I don't really want to see him in the Vision, if I'm being completely honest. Not really into that idea. It's bad enough that Logan Paul is in there. It's bad enough they've got Logan Paul in there. Oh man! And Javon takes down Montez for the victory. Oh, so close. And Javon was looking for the finish, and Montez counters. Montez counters it from the heavens. My God! From the heavens! And Montez, yes, has just beaten the Speed champion. What smoke? Wow. Montez has beaten the Speed champion. And Bianca likes what she sees. Here is your winner, Montez Ford. And Montez Ford, Javon was looking for his finishing maneuver and unfortunately missed his target. And then Ford would deliver a super kick. And then he would deliver a super kick, and then the from the heavens fog splash to pin the Speed champion and earn himself a future opportunity. It was rumored one time that if Ethan and Ricky came up, they would be in the Vision. Should Mariah beat Thea? Yes, of course she should. Of course Mariah should beat Thea Hale. Oh, coming up next, we've got our main event. Danielle Vaughan and the Evolve Women's Champion Lucy Wright takes on Cassie Fairbanks and Rachel Pierce. This is going to be a very good main event and also going to be very interesting to see what happens here. I'm very excited for this. This is our main event, and it is next. Hey, Armin. Don't tell me, man. I'm gonna watch the show later. I don't want to know who won the tag team titles. Oops, I forgot to give her her entrance. Oh well. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, the team of Cassie Fairbanks and Rachel Pierce. I remember one time someone going off on people not calling Mariah and Ricky by their WWE names and said their AEW names are gone. Yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, well, that guy. Well, yeah, well, that person can't tell the fans what to do. They can't tell a wrestling fan to call them by their WWE names. Who are you? Who are you to tell people what to do? Yes, girl. Oh, brother. This girl's annoying. On and on, I go on and on and on, I go on and on and on. I am Danielle Vaughan. And their opponents first, from London, England, she is the voice of NXT, Danielle Vaughan. The voice of NXT. Oh, brother, that is a good nickname. Just look at her, oozing with confidence. This girl makes my ears bleed. If there's one thing that this girl's voice actually does, it makes people want to lose their hearing. She is pretty and she is deadly. Just look at Danielle Vaughan. Danielle Vaughan. Here comes the champ. Ignore the fact that she doesn't have the title. I forgot to put it on her. And her tag team partner. She is the Evolve Women's Champion. The sexiest woman alive. Lucy Wright. Oh man! Oh, keep your eyes off, Andy. Shut up. Come on, Andy. We know how you truly feel. Here comes Lucy Wright, the sexiest woman alive, the Evolve Women's Champion. She looks as gorgeous as ever. Oh. Shaking those hips. Well, she's definitely got the moves. I guess so. She's definitely got the moves. I guess we can give her that. Mixed reaction for Lucy Wright. Mixed reaction for Lucy Wright as always. And here we go. Danielle Vaughan starting things off here with Cassie Fairbanks. Two fellow Brits. Two British girls starting things off here. Well, they have made it clear that they don't. Well, they've both made it clear that just because they're both British doesn't mean they have to like each other. Well, isn't that an understatement? Yeah, that person was like, Mariah May is gone. Well, to me, she is still Mariah May. Well, to me, she is still Mariah May. I know why Mariah wanted to change her name. She said she gave her reasons why she changed her name. And I respect her reason. And I respect it. I respect the reason why she changed it, but that doesn't mean I have to accept it. Well, that person doesn't know what he's talking about. Who is that person? Our parent? Is that person our parent telling us what to do? Good luck telling hundreds and thousands and millions of people who prefer to call them by their AEW names to tell them to stop calling them by that name. Good luck. Good luck telling hundreds and thousands of people what to do. Who are you, our parent? I'm the sexiest woman alive! And now a nerve pinch. And Lucy Wright locking in a nerve pinch on Cassie Fairbanks. And now Fairbanks. Oh, look at this, a clover leaf. And now Fairbanks with a clover leaf on the Evolve Women's Champion. You know, if I'm Fairbanks, I'll be looking to try and make a tag. Yeah, Fairbanks is in dire need of a tag. Tag made. Here comes Danielle Vaughan. Oh, and Vaughan stopping. Oh, and look at this, and Vaughan brilliant. And Vaughan knocking Rachel Pierce off the apron. That was brilliant strategy. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant strategy. You got to hand it to Danielle Vaughan for that. And now Vaughan goes into the cover on Fairbanks. And Fairbanks manages to hold on again. Oh, big super kick by Fairbanks. And Fairbanks wears down Vaughan. Come on. And Cassie Fairbanks was looking to try and lock in the Cassie lock. And she was trying the Cassie lock. But Danielle Vaughan being one step ahead. Being one step ahead of Fairbanks. Oh, man! Fairbanks getting dropped on her head. This could be it. And Rachel Pierce showing concern for her partner, saving her. Cassie Fairbanks is in desperate need of a tag. Oh, man! Nice throw. Nice throw by Fairbanks. Fairbanks should really be taking this opportunity to make the tag. And she does. And here comes Rachel. And here comes Rachel. All fired up. And Rachel going after the Evolve champion. Oh, gut check. And a gut check to the Evolve champion. Let me at her. And Danielle Vaughan makes the tag, and here comes Lucy Wright. And Lucy Wright obviously wanting to have a piece of her long-time rival. Yeah, these two are long-time enemies. Oh, look at this. Figure four. A figure four leg lock. And look at this. And now Vaughan and Fairbanks. Oh! Vaughan and Fairbanks going at it on the outside. Oh, you knew it was only a matter of time before those two rivals started going at it. And now Lucy Wright realizing she's in trouble. Oh, man! Lucy Wright realizing she's in trouble. Oh, wait a sec. Look at this. Her new finishing move. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. A new move on Lucy Wright. Look at this. A new move on Lucy Wright. Rachel's new submission maneuver. This is one of it. She said she was working on a new move. And Lucy Wright taps. Oh my God, and Rachel has just tapped out the Evolve Women's Champion. Rachel calls that the Berlin stretch. Here are your winners, Rachel Pierce and Cassie Fairbanks. Rachel Pierce, being from Berlin, Germany, looking at a patented submission called the Berlin lock, and trapping Lucy Wright. Cassie Fairbanks and Danielle Vaughn were too busy fighting, and Lucy Wright taps out. The Evolve Women's Champion submits to Rachel. Rachel has just defeated her longtime rival and now Evolve Women's Champion. Rachel Pierce has just earned herself a future shot at the Evolve Championship. Thank you all for joining us, and good night.